hello everyone, and welcome to the Hoosier Marshall channel, where we dive deep into issues that matter most to freedom-loving Americans. Today we're talking about something that's not just important, it's urgent. In the wake of the tragic assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk on September 10th, our nation has entered a new era of political violence and division. If you're on the right, whether you're a conservative or libertarian, or just someone who values traditional American principles, it's time to take a stand and speak out. Silence isn't an option anymore. In this short video, I'll break down why your voice matters now more than ever, how the current political climate demands it, and how you can get involved without putting yourself at risk. Let's get into it. First, let's set the stage. America in September 2025 is a powder keg. Political violence isn't just a headline, it's a reality that's hitting closer to home every day. Through the first half of this year alone, we've seen over 150 politically motivated attacks across this country. The fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk, a powerhouse in the conservative youth movement, has sent shockwaves through the right. Kirk wasn't just a talking head, he was the face of Turning Point USA, inspiring millions of young people to embrace conservative values like free speech, limited government, and personal responsibility. His death isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a broader pattern where conservative voices are being silenced, sometimes violent. From college campuses where conservative speakers are shouted down or worse, to online platforms where algorithms bury right-leaning content, the left has created an environment where dissent feels dangerous. Republicans and conservatives are more likely to view political violence as a major problem right now, especially after events like this. And let's be real, the mainstream media often downplays threats from the left while amplifying any misstep on the right. Remember how some on the left celebrated Kirk's death online? Only backpedaling when called out. That's not debate, that's depravity. But here's the kicker. This isn't new. For years, conservatives have faced overreach from DEI mandates in workplaces that prioritize ideology over merit, to immigration policies that seem to favor criminal elements over American citizens. Gangs like Tren de Aragua are seizing property in places like Colorado, and when called out, the response is a shrug. It's just one apartment community. Meanwhile, figures like Chuck Schumer have fanned the flames with rhetoric like calling opponents bastards or threatening some Supreme Court justices with a whirlwind. This creates a climate where violence feels justified to some, and conservatives are paying the price. Now, why does this matter for you, the everyday conservative? Because silence has been our Achilles heel for too long. For over 2 decades, many on the right have disengaged when faced with radical left ideas, letting them spread like wildfire. We've stayed polite, kept our heads down at work, in schools, or even family gatherings, fearing we'd be labeled extreme or ostracized. But that politeness has allowed leftist overreach to dominate boardrooms, classrooms, and culture. As one observer put it, conservatives have been silent while leftists express hate openly, and we've done nothing. Look at history. The conservative movement has conserved some of America's greatest treasures, like the strongest protections for free speech and religious liberty in the world. But without voices like yours, those victories erode. Popularism and isolationism aren't true conservatism. They abandon our role as defenders of freedom globally. If we don't speak up, the radical left's echo chamber grows unchecked, fueled by closed circuit of propaganda. And as Kirk's legacy shows, staying quiet doesn't protect us. It invites more aggression. Think about it. When non-Trump conservatives switched sides or stayed silent, it did not stop Trumpism's critics. It weakened the principled right. Radicalism on the left went unchecked until it consumed their own party, leading to rejection by voters. We can't let the same thing happen to us. Calling out extremism, even within our own ranks, takes courage, but it's essential. As Edmund Burke said, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. In 2025, that evil is the normalization of political violence and the suppression of conservative ideas. So what happens when we do speak out? Magic. Kirk's death has already galvanized young conservatives to continue his work, vowing it's just beginning. Voices are rising, demanding accountability, from exposing deep state corruption to rejecting foreign influences that divide us. When conservatives get vocal, we protect our communities from overreach on issues like immigration, trans policies, and DEI. We inspire others. Even allies abroad are watching. Some ruling out visits to the U.S. due to our climate, but a strong conservative stand could restore America's image as a beacon of freedom. Speaking out does not mean violence. It means intellectual pushback, like funding speakers on campuses and debating openly. It means pulling back the curtain on radicalism, as we're seeing now. Kirk himself urged reflection over outrage. Turn off your phone, open your Bible and pray. That's principled resistance, grounded in faith and wisdom, not chaos. By speaking up, we honor his legacy and build a bolder conservatism that rejects both populist and progressive extremes. Friends, I'm here to tell you, the time for cowering is over. No more pandering or silence. Kirk's tragedy is a wake-up call. Start small, share your thoughts online, attend local meetings, support conservative speakers, or even run for office. But do it safely, use facts, stay calm, and build alliances. Remember, MAGA isn't about far-right radicalism. It's about unity for America. If we don't stand now, who will? Drop a comment below. What's one way you're speaking out? Like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the message. Together we can reclaim our voice and our country. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, America.